Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Shapoopy from RetroCouchProductions, and as always, I'm doing a achievement guide. It seems to be kind of the thing that I've been doing lately, so I'm gonna continue with it. I really like achievements, so as you'll see here, I'm getting one achievement for a buddy of mine. To get the terminal. He had never gotten a terminal before, and I knew there was one right there, so I got it for him. That's why I turned around there. But the achievement that I'm actually going for right now for myself is Bros to a Close. You have to go through Mission 4. This is Alpha Point Bravo. Just load it up, go through the entire Alpha Point Bravo up until you get to Charlie, and then you're golden. But you have to go through this entire section without losing a single Marine. So when you first get out of there, 2 Marines come out with you. So you gotta take them up, you gotta make sure that they're safe and protected, and due to the power of editing, you'll see the fact that some of them died and I had to restart, but, you know, due to the fact of editing, hopefully it looks fairly smooth to you guys. But yeah, basically what we did was we took 3 people. I took myself and 2 of my friends, and I basically sat back and babysat and kept giving the Marines weapons, because otherwise they have stuff like assault rifles and magnums, which are not terrible weapons, but they're not great in campaign, and especially for what you're doing here. So what I did was I kind of, you know, was just trying to pick up light rifles and suppressors and bolt shots to give to them, and that way they do more damage, so they can actually be a little bit more of a help and kind of defend themselves, whereas if they were using an assault rifle or a magnum or you know, something like that, a knight or something is going to come up and just destroy them because they have absolutely no, you know, ability to fire back, really. So so once you get there, you'll come around that corner, and then you will run into 4 more Marines. So there's going to be 6 total. These are the last 4 that you run into. So there's the 2 that you had to escort up to this point, and then you're going to pick up these 4. And then after these 4, you just have to make sure they all survive until the end. Basically, there's not too much more to this level. If you do it correctly, it's actually pretty easy. Just the problem with the Marines is, unfortunately, they like to scoot up on you. So they kind of, you know, go off on their own and go, hey, let's continue onward, and not let you know. And then all of a sudden they're sitting, you know, next to a knight, and a knight's beating them in the face, and then they're going, oh yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. So be warned right here. This is the part that I think we struggled with the most. There's lasers that come out. As you see, it's just attacked me. So make sure you try to take those out first if you can. There's a couple watchers that come by and try to resurrect the turrets there. I don't know if you can take them out quickly enough, but I know for sure that you can indeed take out the watchers. Make sure you do take out the watchers as fast as possible as well, otherwise they will resurrect knights and the turrets both. So that adds a lot more hassle than necessary to this entire achievement. There you go. I can't think of the words today. But yeah, so right here we're about halfway done. Once you get up to the top of this hill, you just got to defend it. So unfortunately, we were trying to set up here for a minute and make sure we had everybody, and made sure everybody had, you know, light rifles and whatnot, trying to get the Marines set up. And my buddy, about halfway through making sure we were perfectly set up, decided it'd be a genius idea to push the button, as you'll see in a little bit. But basically, like I said, when you get to this point, because you have a pause, if you don't have Marines with light rifles and bolt shots and stuff, make sure you equip as many Marines as you can with as much as you can. Also, make sure you're not holding an assault rifle, because if you're holding an assault rifle, you won't be able to pick up any Marines' assault rifles that they have, because you're already carrying one. So make sure you're trying to carry a couple different weapons other than a assault rifle. If a Marine has something like a battle rifle or a DMR, it's okay. Those are better than the assault rifle and the Magnum in this scenario. And as you'll see, I'm just kind of scavenging for weapons here. But if they have a DMR or a battle rifle, if you are running low on supplies like we were, and we couldn't quite find exactly where we were going and what we had, it's definitely better to give them DMRs. So stick to the people with assault rifles and magnums. Get those people with the Promethean weapons first, and then from there, you know, if you want to try to find more light rifles and suppressors and stuff, go for it. But at this point, it's no longer completely necessary. So now at this point is just you plug Cortana into the machine. She's gonna hack it for you, and now you just gotta, you know, hold this position. I kind of charged ahead here and I died, but I also took out quite a few people along the way with me. So that way, the fewer people that come up towards you, towards the top there where your Marines are stationed, the better off you will be, I think, in the long run. The nice thing about this one too is if you do it on heroic and you have 3 people, there's 3 turrets there. All 3 of them, you know, can be operated incredibly well, and incredibly well coordinated as well. Especially if you have those 3 people just working together, because they're not, you know, NPCs who don't know how to use a machine gun in the game. They're people who are coordinating, and if you can focus targets, you can take out targets ridiculously fast. In fact, as you're seeing right now, that's actually an NPC controlling one of the turrets, but one of my buddies was controlling another turret, and he's just kind of following the NPC's targets, and it actually works out really well for us. And like I said, this part is basically just hold this position. So just be warned that knights do jump and come up to you really fast, so just make sure you're taking them out, and also the more headshots you get on crawlers, the faster they will go down as well. So I mean, crawler headshots is 1 shot, 1 kill, so it makes it a lot easier if you can just take care of them in 1 shot and not have to worry about wasting ammo. So once you get done with that, your icon will change here, your objective icon. You come over here, you plug Cortana in, and there it is. There's your achievement. So make sure you guys subscribe and like this video and come back for more.